Good day, YouTube modeling community. It's been a month since I've been down here in this chair. In fact, and I'm not joking, there are spider webs on the bottom of this chair. That's how long it's been since I've been in the workshop. So I haven't got anything done. Haven't touched a kit since over a month. And that's scary because the Dr. Cranky calendar build is coming up actually pretty fast. And I haven't really done anything with it. So I don't even know if I'm going to make the calendar build. But I hope so. And I want to try. But I don't know. It's so busy. For my apple pie times, I always like to, do a little show and tell or something, or a kit review or whatever. Normally, at the end of my videos, I do a toast. But it's been such a long time since I've been down here. I think I'm going to start now with a toast. Maybe one a little bit later in the video, and then one at the end. The way work has been, I really do need a toast. So, here's to all of us. Enjoy our summer. Stay true to the styrene addiction. So, cheers, my friends. Oh, that's good. That's real good. You know I'm going to have to get some more of this. I have been looking for a rubber duck hood ornament. I don't want to build a convoy truck, mainly because I can't afford a convoy truck. The Mack, the movie Convoy, the black truck with the little rubber duck hood ornament. I remember building one when I was a kid and doing a terrible job and all that. Now I wish I had one so I can build it. I have got this really cool rubber duck. Although, I don't think it's the right rubber duck. And maybe I'll try to get a really good picture. I'm afraid if I drop this, I'll never find it again because it's small. It's made out of white metal. It's pretty cool. See if the camera focuses on that. And anyway, I noticed it's missing the cigar. It's got a little stub there, but it seems to me that it does look a little different than the rubber duck hood ornaments that I have seen. But it's the closest thing I've ever seen. So, I hope to, and I don't know, this might make people mad, but it's hard to find these little guys, and I want several of them. So I'm thinking about trying to mold it in resin, not white metal. White metal obviously is better because it's already shiny and it looks good, and I don't want to deter from what he may be selling, but I think I remember seeing it on another website, but now it's not there. Not only, but it wasn't sold separately. It was sold with a resin, with a resin part or a resin truck, but that was mostly a curbside style truck. It didn't have the motor and all that. But anyway, to be honest with you, I want to build the death-proof Charger. I'm not a big Chevy guy, and I know everybody would rather see the Nova, but I got a lot of Charger kits. And those Charger kits are very detailed. How cool would it be to eventually, one of these years, get around to building the death-proof car? And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I have a whole shelf over here towards the bottom that is nothing but movie and TV cars, or models that I can make into a movie or a TV car. And when I retire, I hope, which is a long time from now, that I can spend my time and do a whole series on TV and movie cars. And of course, by then, people won't know that there ever was a show called Riptide or the A-Team. But, I'm going to do that one of these days. That's a goal. So hopefully, I can find or make the time to come down here and start working on all these crazy projects I got going on that I haven't touched. It's bad enough to have one project that you haven't touched, but when you got 4 or 5, and it's crazy. I need to just pick one thing and stick to it, and not worry about keeping up with whatever. But I haven't even worked on the buddy build that I'm wanting to do. I still don't even have paint on it. I honestly felt that I'd be a lot deeper into a lot of this stuff by now. I didn't realize I would find myself slacking or lagging or whatever. But I am. And, there's all sorts of excuses, but, who wants to hear them? Fact is, I just haven't been down here in a month to work on anything. So I really would like to have something for the cranky calendar build. And those of you who watch my channel know I want to do a version of the pie wagon. And so I think that's what I want to put my complete focus on. The buddy build that I have with Moparmodeler, him and I both agreed it's not going to be something we have to have done by a certain time. We were just doing it because it'd be interesting for people to see the different routes that 2 people would take with the same kit, especially 2 Mopar guys. So I'm sure he's a lot farther along than me. I haven't seen any videos posted by him in a while, so he's probably doing what I'm doing, working too much. But you got to pay the bills. So I think I'm going to, focus my main attention on the pie wagon. Those of you who are watching this, if you can help me, I have been looking for a little Chihuahua dog that I can, display with this model. Not a real one, but one in 1/24th or 1/25th scale. I have found all kinds of little miniature dogs all over the place, but no Chihuahuas. And, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a Chihuahua fan, but there are a lot of Chihuahua fans, and that's because Chihuahuas are cute. But I can't find a Chihuahua to put with this with my pie wagon. I think I'm going to change the name from the pie wagon to the Scrapple wagon. That would be cool. And then one of these days I might build an apple pie wagon. But of course that will be a Mopar. Speaking of apple pie, let me get another sip of this. In fact, thinking about an apple pie wagon, there's a resin kit of a 68, I think it is, station wagon, Belvedere. Better not think too hard on it. I got too many projects going on now. That's the toast to a wonderful idea of an apple pie, moonshine apple pie wagon. That'd be nice to have a car like that loaded down with apple pie moonshine, wouldn't it? So anyway, I'm not dead, and I haven't given up on YouTube, and I haven't given up on building model cars. I'm just suffering from what most of us suffer from: work. And a part of life is work, and we have to work. But I do hope and plan, although my plans don't seem to come to fruition, but it is in my heart to be able to come down here and start slapping some styrene together and finding more time, or making more time instead of watching, The Walking Dead or something. Maybe I should come down here and rub on this styrene and start sniffing it and get back into the groove. But so, with that, I'm going to call it a day. And I hope all of you enjoy your week and the coming weekend. And, keep the styrene going. And remember, just because these guys that usually put out a lot of videos, that suddenly they are not, don't think the worst. I always like to watch Chris Chapman, but he's working. He's got a job now, and he's got to do what he's got to do. And I feel bad for him, but I'm also happy for him because he gets to work. He gets to make money. You can buy more kits, but that's something about it. When you're broke, you have time to work on models, but you can't buy a lot of them. And when you work, you can buy models, but you don't have time to build them. And that's something. It's also true with real cars, because maybe you guys may remember I mentioned that I like the real cars too. And I have a project that I work on, a real car. And it's hard to find time to do all this stuff that I want to do. I have too many interests and hobbies and not enough time. Isn't that crazy? But it's true. So anyway, with that, I want to keep this short. With that, my fellow styrene addicts, good day and God bless.